Hello, teacher. My name is Diana Carolina Mesarteaga, and today I'm presenting the extemporary test. So, according to the questions, I think that humanity has a deep awareness of what is right and what is wrong. So, as it goes beyond culture or belief, this means that no matter where we were born, all of us feel joy, peace, love in common. So, this shared the principle is the foundation for a common understanding of right and wrong. So I think that justice shouldn't be seen as relative, changing from one culture to another one, but as a fundamental principle that reflects our common humanity. All of us are humans. So the argument for universal justice is based on the belief that harm in any way, whether physical or even emotionally, is inherently and fundamentally wrong, and therefore actions that cause harm are equally wrong and should be universally condemned. So, what unites human beings is their capacity or our capacity to feel this pain or to feel feelings. Again, these are not cultural boundaries, they are intrinsic to all human beings, to all of us. So, when someone is hurt physically or emotionally, the pain they experience is universal and not depend it doesn't depend on culture differences. For example, killing someone else is wrong in any culture because it involves the loss of life and the amount of suffering and the pain of every person suffering this kind of situation. So it is essentially the same view of what it means to suffer and the moral implications of inflicting pain on another person, that upholds the argument of universal justice. Similarly, a compelling composite of universal moral principles is represented by the Ten Commandments. This is a good example, as detailed in the Torah and later in the Judeo Christian Bible. So these commandments now serve as the basis for many studies and are often cited as ideals of peaceful or a peaceful life. They have a moral purpose that operates through human actions and promotes justice by discouraging everything that causes harm or pain. So, for instance, the commandments regarding killing, stealing, and bearing false witness are not mere religious edicts but universal values that seek to keep people, safe from this kind of pain or injustice. The Ten Commandments are a universal story for any culture, and it should be seen by any culture as they describe the fundamental moral truths necessary for any interaction. So they show that justice based on universal, moral ideals like helping, loving, and living in a peaceful way. And it could be the best way to live harmony in a harmony space and in a peace space as well. So it would be the better way to live justly. So that's to the extent that today's global reality is super different. It's such that justice is applied differently in every culture. Like if we were different people, I mean, like we weren't human or something like that. Like you are from another planet and I'm living in this planet. So I think that this distinction cannot provide all consistent standards of human rights protection. The reason why I think this problem is that it allows people to justify harming others, to cause pain on other people, and it's due to the pride that we are not humble. So this is just helping to justify, to say like this is good, it doesn't matter how much pain I can cause to another one, but the root is the pride, and that we are not humble, and we just need to be humble. So, therefore, if we accept the idea that causing harm is wrong, at least universally, then the concept of justice should also be universal. And in other words, If we adopt a universal approach to justice for this principle, it guarantees justice to everyone, and everywhere, and a consistent confirmation of moral principles. This wouldn't improve but also contribute to the world's well-being. So to finish this video, the concept of justice should be universalized as it is grounded in the collective human experience of emotions and the innate, what we have and what we feel, and the sense of what causes harm or not, what causes pain or not. The Ten Commandments offer that moral foundation that is not assumed but by just one culture that wants to transcend cultural boundaries and promotes peaceful coexistence. So when a concept of justice it's universal, the things are going to change a lot in this world. And it ensures that all are treated fairly and the actions deemed harmful are seen, as unjust worldwide. So the justice should be administered